Tides on the America's Cup course play a key role in a team's tactical game. Vast amounts of water stream out of two huge bays each day, which is the ebb tide, and then Pacific seawater rushes back on the flood tide around 6 hours later. In the 1950s, the U.S. Army Corps built the Baie model simulator, and America's Cup defending tactician John Kostecki took us there for an insight.
This is one of the best venues in the world to race sailboats. We have strong winds and these challenging currents, and an exciting place here along the city front to watch all the racing.
The Baie model speeds up the tidal cycle by 100 times, a useful tool for John Kostecki, who's raced these waters for 45 years.
We're looking at the Baie model. You know, you can really see the different contours and the depths here, and how the current is really changing and is different, you know, every minute.
There's that incredible amount of water that rushes in through the gate. The difference in speed over the ground can be almost 2.5 knots from the right side of the race course to the left side of the race course here.
We'll have a little play around here, look at some of the different strengths. And so here it's an ebb tide, and you can quite clearly see here it's running, you know, a lot less speed than out there in the middle. It's quite interesting having Alcatraz as part of the racetrack. And it really comes into play because on flood tides, which we have right now, you can see that the die doesn't really move away from the island.
You see Alcatraz Island right in the middle there. With this flood current, that's where all the big relief is on the race course. You see those two quick tacks that both boats did? It's really a San Francisco Bay playbook. You have to play the tidal cone behind Alcatraz.
Most spectators will be able to recognize that there is the shallow area because the water really gets kicked up, and you get some rough waves, sometimes breaking waves in that area. And at times there's an acceleration here in the shallow area. You'll be looking at maybe playing this city front area after you play Alcatraz, also for relief to get out of the flood current. And yeah, it's challenging, exciting, and you know, fun to compete and fun to watch. It's probably the best venue in the world to have a sailboat race.